puddle? Like the slick, like the resource, the
Yeah,
black
that.
oil
The
in the
black
ground?
oil. Yes, they've been doing that.
Can you go into detail about like the actions that have been taking place? Like what have they been doing? Like
Uh,
movements, feet movements. What's been going on there?
After they place the soldier down, they go around in a circle.
They
For
go
this,
around in a circle. When you say go around, do they walk? Do
they walk around in a circle or crawl.
they walk or crawl around in a circle in
Yeah,
the middle of the oil slick, right?
yes.
And they they sacrifice someone. So is there some kind of killing involved?
No, they wait for them to bleed out and hope they become a critically wounded soldier to put into a field hospital.
To put into a field hospital. How many field
Yes.
hospitals are currently in that sector?
3, I believe.
So there's
Currently more
three
being
field
constructed.
hospitals working to uh, to churn out shirts in this oil slick where ritual sacrifice has been taking place among the wardens here at the beachhead in the fingers. So how far is the front line from the relic base, from the warden relic base there?
About 200 meters away or so.
About 200, give or take some meters. That checks out if they have the secured area. Now, the fingers, that is deep, or at least the first line of colonial territories, but it's still one that we weren't quite expecting for that deep of a strike, for that deep of a relic base capture, quite yet here in day 8. So this is a pretty important position. Would you agree with that, or would you disagree with that?
It's a excellent position currently. I'd say they are maybe on the way into pushing into the plank house sector.
At a glance analysis, if they do manage to capture Plank House Relic Base, then the Wardens will have secured that strait. A strait being like a thin strip of land with water on both sides, but they'll capture that strait. That's pretty impressive if they manage to do that. So why exactly, with such a pressing situation for the Wardens, are they making ritual sacrifices around an oil slick? Can you give us any kind of insight into that? Any
Uh,
speculation?
Most likely a lack of weapons and explosives being delivered.
I see. That actually, I hadn't quite thought of that. That actually makes sense because, okay, if they are, if they don't have the supplies and they need to maintain the position, actually looking at the map now, Fort Barley is on an elevated section at the tip of that strait. So they actually do have the high ground compared to Plank House, right?
Yes.
Okay, so I guess it's a matter of waiting to see if the blockade runners. I don't even know. Were you when you deployed to the fingers? Did you see any any colonial naval forces intercepting Warden supply?
None that I believe is there.
Mm-hmm.
I successfully did see multiple trucks get delivered onto the beach, bringing vital supplies.
Mm-hmm. Okay, yeah, then that checks out. Looks like the Wardens do have a very critical position here. Critical in terms of at least the early war. If the Wardens can maintain that position and distract colonials, Wardens might be able to make. There's a lot of speculation we can make here, but perhaps they can pull forces away from the other regions. However, considering that region was not expected to be a frontline region at all, a combat region, and considering it is day 1 of the war in real life, it might just be another front to open with very limited prospects of maneuver for both sides, really.
I see this turning into a stalemate for 5 years.
Yeah, I mean, it looks like it's a stalemate right now if the wardens are choosing to do rituals in an oil slick. But can you? Is there anything else that you had to say or describe about the current situation? Do you see any prominent names around the strange ritual happening?
Yes, currently I saw a bear is participating in one of them.
Yes. Okay, yes. Foxhole streamer, I Saw a Bear, someone who I personally endorse, is has taken part in this strange. Oh, it looks like we have. Okay, we have a message from I Saw a Bear saying "Glory to the oil." Is that something you've been hearing a lot in the
Yes,
local
I've
area?
personally said it many times. Glory
Okay,
to the oil
glory to the
company.
holy fields. Okay, so it sounds like Aiden, we might be losing you to the oil very soon. But until again, just to reiterate, how long has this been going on, give or take?
It's going on. It's been going on for, I believe, an hour and 30 minutes. So,
An, an hour and 30 minutes. And anyone who's done an amphibious landing knows that time is of the essence, as the opponent will likely be rushing to secure and quarantine the beachhead. So, for the past 90 minutes, yes, you heard it here, wardens have been running around in a circle, sacrificing their troops or other troops. Actually, who have they been sacrificing? Colonials,
uh,
wardens, or both?
both.
Okay.
I'm currently getting sacrificed myself, so
Oh, okay. Well, good luck to you. The PressCorps health insurance is a very comprehensive plan, so do not be afraid to take one for the team. But Aiden, I do want to thank you in all seriousness for coming on the air with me, because I know that you are mainly a writer for the PressCorps Bulletin, which is our in-house first-party newspaper, our online publication, which you can find at PressCorpsGaming.com. You can find that in the news kiosk. But I want to thank you for taking the time to actually talk to us live on the air on the microphone. I know that doesn't come naturally to you, you've said. But yes, good luck to you, and I will see you hopefully in the future.
yeah, yeah.
Well, we'll see how he lasts. But for the press corps, I am Jeffrey Jennings, and I am in a mild state of shock. I am surprised, but also in some ways not. Good night and good fight. We'll see you later.
The Press Corps is an all-volunteer creative collective of reporters, broadcasters, artists, and more from the MMO video game Foxhole, developed by Siege Camp. Our mission is to engross our audience in and amplify the stories of this unique war ecosystem. The Press Corps was founded in 2018 by former Planetside 2 Radio Free Auraxis host, CaptainInArms. It is a separate community entity and is not officially representative of Siege Camp. For more information, visit our website at PressCorpsGaming.com. That's PressCorps Gaming.com.